True Believers, Joe Pal, Spider-Man. Good morning, Cadre. We're going to do another travel shave. Today, we're going to be using La Toja stick. So this is pretty much the ultimate travel shave, because travel sticks were, or shave sticks were pretty much, I don't know if they were designed for travel, but they would just work perfectly for travel. It's a small amount of soap, so it's really convenient. All you gotta do is just wet the soap a little bit and then wet your face, and then just take the stick and rub it on your face. So doing it this way, you don't, if you're typically a bowl lather, and you would want to take a bowl with you on travel, that's fine. But if you are really looking to minimize the space, you can just take a stick, which is going to be smaller than a full puck, and then you also are just going to face lather, so you don't need to bring the bowl. I brought some samples along with me for a couple of shaves, so I'll show you some bowl lathering stuff later. Then you just take your wet brush and start lathering up that soap you just put on your face. So, many of you guys know I'm a Freemason, and yesterday I went to one of the lodges here on Oahu. This is the Pearl Harbor Lodge, is the name of it. So there's a central Masonic complex or building where several of the lodges hold their meetings. So they each have a different day. And this one meets every Monday. So this was their one main meeting for the month. So I was glad to be able to join them for that and see how Hawaii does their work. So we have a certain, what we call, ritual for opening and closing the lodge, and it's something that the members of the lodge have to memorize and is done the exact same way every time, but each state does theirs a little differently, because there's no one main body that oversees all of Freemasonry. So in the United States, there's a Grand Lodge for each state, and that's all the higher it goes. And those Grand Lodges oversee everything for those lodges, and if something is going to change in the ritual, then it originates from them. So over time, lodges have adopted different aspects of the craft, and some chose to take some things out, change some wording around, make themselves a little unique. And so yeah, they do some things differently than we do. We do some things differently than they do. Saw a couple of things that I'd never seen before, so that was pretty cool. But one cool thing is when you become a Mason, you are pretty much recognized worldwide. You can go to any lodge in the world and they will accept you as a brother. Last night, the brothers of Pearl Harbor Lodge opened up their doors to me, fed me dinner, and had some good conversation, and got to see some good ritual. So it was a fun night. I always like to, anytime I'm going to travel for work, I always like to see if there's any lodges in that area and see if I can possibly join them and see what their lodge is about, what their people are like, and especially how they do things in that area. I was made a Mason in Florida, so I got used to their work, and then I moved to Missouri. I've sort of been to a lodge in Alabama. It wasn't a full lodge. It was kind of like a special fun night, so it wasn't exactly a lodge, but I went to the Boston College, I think. Again, I went to one of the lodges in Boston, and they hold their meetings in the Grand Lodge of Massachusetts building, but they had 3 different lodge rooms in that building. It was a huge building, and there were probably 20 or 30 different lodges that had their meetings in that building. I've got a pin from them, but I don't remember off the top of my head which lodge I met with. It might have been the Boston College one. Which, in order to be a member of that lodge, you have to be affiliated with the college, either a student, or faculty, or alumni. But as a visitor, you can go pretty much to any lodge you want. On a rare occasion, they'll be having something special where they don't want any non-lodge members. But again, that's pretty rare. Usually they'll welcome visitors anytime. Visitors meaning you're a Mason, you're a visiting Mason. I got some awesome residual slickness. You can see I'm kind of doing this pass without even lathering up. Did get a couple of nicks. I felt one of them happen when I was talking because I was shaving right around my mouth while I was talking, and I could feel it, like my lip bunched up a little bit right as I said a word and razor hit it. It's the what I do for you guys, man. Yes, that's really, really good slickness. Just got an email that my order from Heatonist is on its way, which is my subscription box for my hot sauces. So if you watch the YouTube show Hot Ones on First We Feast, it's an interview show and they have hot sauces, and they go through 10 wings that get progressively hotter, and then he's just asking celebrities' questions as they're going through the heat range. So this box is going to be a lot of the sauces from that show. It's put together by the show. So if the show is introducing new sauces, they'll include them in the box so that the subscribers can try them. So that box is going to be waiting for me when I get home. So I'll have some new hot sauces to try. Definitely looking forward to that. All right, pretty good shave. Go for some witch hazel. And we'll go for some more of my Brute Skin Bracer Master Jade mix. So my latest Hawaiian shirt, this is one that I picked up at the flea market for 10 bucks. Cheapest Hawaiian shirt I've seen. And it probably looks a little bit more blue on the camera, but it's kind of on the bluer side of purple. And then the green sea turtles, purple and green, my two favorite colors. So when I saw this, I don't like sea turtles, I just had to get it. So, travel shaves, and again I'm going to try to get to a just travel specific video that talks about how to travel, what you can take with you if you're flying. But as far as being compact, if you were like maybe on a backpacking trip and you still wanted to get your shaves in, I know a lot of people would just forgo shaving if they're backpacking, but some people just gotta be shaved. So really, that's about all you need. And then maybe some aftershave. So this is everything you need for one shave, and it's real basic. And you could pare down the razor a little bit if you got a Tech or a Travel Tech. Those would be vintage Gillettes. Those would be lighter and smaller, especially the Travel Tech with a shorter handle. If you're looking to conserve space, I know if you're backpacking or something, then every ounce counts. So this is really all you would need. Now, if you were absolutely going minimalist, this stick is going to last forever. So you could really just hack off a little piece of it and still just rub it on your face. Or you could take a chunk out of any soap that you have. If you have a tub of soap that you want to use, just scoop out a little bit, break off a little piece, and put that in a baggie, and then just use that and rub it on your face. It doesn't have to be a stick to shave like that. Any soap you can rub on your face. You can take a puck of Williams and rub it on your face and get the exact same benefit. So just a little tip for you. I know a lot of people use soaps like that for a pre-shave. They'll just rub a little bit of soap on their face, especially like Modern Williams. It's really slick. They'll use that as a pre-shave and before they put on their main lather. So there's my shave for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Mahalo for watching, and we'll see you guys on the channel. I'm Spider. Later.